everyone, it's Thea here, just here to spill some more tea for you guys, and this time it is about Summer House, the reunion, and everything that is going down right now on Summer House. So I just want to get into how I feel about the whole Paige Desorbo and Lindsay Danielle situation. So if you have listened to any of my other videos talking about this situation, you probably know exactly how I feel about this entire situation. I have talked about it at length for quite a few videos now, and I suggest you go back and listen to those and then come back and listen to what I have to say about this. So I really feel as though I was Team Lindsay in the winter house, and then I've realized this season I've had like a come to Jesus moment, and I realized that Lindsay is not always truthful, and I realized she did work in PR for a really long time, and she definitely knows how to make herself look like the victim while she is the villain. That is what I have gathered from watching Lindsay over the years. I know that she has like toxic characteristics in her personality, and I don't feel as though she is truthful, and I think she did know about getting engaged to Carl, and she's playing it off like she had no freaking clue. And that is deceitful. And when Paige is calling her out on a lot of things and saying that she treats production badly, and that Andy Cohen had to tell her at BravoCon, like basically tell her off, like check her and tell her like you can't speak to my employees like that behind the scenes. And a lot of production have said things and complained about her to, the rest of the cast. I don't think she's a very nice person, and I think she just knows how to put a spin on things. People in PR know what they're doing, and they know how to turn a story into something different, spin something into something totally different. And I do feel as though she does put like stories out there, like Paige has said, about all of the cast members, especially people that she doesn't like Paige Desorbo and a bunch of other people too. And I really think that it's unfair that we see Paige Desorbo and Ciara Miller and Amanda Batula and also Kyle Cooke as the kind of villains on the show. It's because they're expressing their opinions, and the optics of it all, because it's on camera, it looks as though they're just ganging up on her. And I feel like she does exactly the same, but she uses the press as a weapon. She basically weaponizes the press against these people that are her castmates, that are like working with her on the show. And I really don't think that Ciara and Paige and Amanda and Kyle do that to her. I think that Carl and Lindsay are like a ticking time bomb together, and I don't feel as though they're gonna last very long. They might just get married, but I don't think the relationship is going to like stand the test of time, because they are not compatible in my opinion, and I don't think that it is a good idea for them to even get married in the first place, let alone be dating for this long. I think it's a very if you have to work so hard at a relationship and go to therapy a lot and stuff like that and work on it so hard, then it's not really something that you should be going into. Relationships at the start, before you get married, should be like easy breezy. It's only going to get harder with time. I just don't see how this is going to work out for them. Now, going on to Amanda, I feel like Amanda and also Paige, when they found out that Ciara's fertility results were worse than Paige and Amanda's, they both had this micro smile. You could just watch that episode again and you'll just catch it real quick. They looked at each other and gave a little micro smile. They were both happy to see Ciara's pain. So I don't feel like they're true friends to Ciara, but I do feel as though Ciara is super ride or die for Paige Desorbo and also to Amanda Batula. And I don't think it is actually, coming back to her. She's not it's not reciprocated back to Ciara. I think it's a bit fake, their friendship with Ciara. I think it's just another alliance that they've created on the show. I'm gonna keep watching that, or maybe it was just I don't know, maybe they're 70% friends with her and the other 30% they're just they keep her on the outs for that. But sometimes I do feel as though it is a genuine friendship between these three, but I don't know. I think that Mya has a lot of explaining to do on this reunion, on the second part of the reunion, because she did not kind of disclose that she had broken up with her boyfriend and that he had cheated, and she kind of tried to hide that from cameras and production, and that was not cool. I mean, if she wanted to hide it, why didn't she just leave him, not leave him, why didn't she just kind of tell him not to come to the last party of summer? She should have just told him not to come to the last party of summer. That would have been a whole lot better, I feel, in my opinion, basically. So I think the new people are playing it safe. They don't really have much to say because they have only spent one summer with these people. I feel like what's the other one? The blonde. I can't remember her name. I have no idea. Sam, I think. Yeah, Sam, I think. Yeah. Samantha, Sam, I'm not sure. Anyway, her, the one that is hooking up with Corey, I think she is really annoying, her personality, and I know that that triggers her, but I don't that's not my personality, and I feel like that is what the place that Mya was coming from. I don't feel like it's her personality, Mya's, to be talking constantly. I think she's a very chilled, laid-back kind of person, and I just feel like she felt a bit weirded out and a bit irritated by a person that speaks a lot, because I know that I do that. I feel really irritated by people who speak a lot, constantly, and just don't shut up. So that's all I have to say about that. Carl, I think, is a mess, and I think he's struggling right now with the relationship with Lindsay and sobriety. So I feel like he needs to be single and he needs to be on a better path and find someone who is a bit less work to deal with and that people like, probably, as well. And I just feel like, in all, Danielle, she did make a few mistakes and it wasn't great the way she reacted to the engagement, but I feel like she is upset and she has been upset, so that triggered her and she just could not let it go. And I do believe that it is Lindsay's fault because Danielle has been a ride or die friend for Lindsay, and Lindsay again has not reciprocated that in any form or shape or form. No. And that goes for Carl too. He's super selfish like that. He just kind of has fits of anger about stuff and blames Danielle instead of, looking inwards into himself and thinking, yeah, maybe I should have included her. Yeah, maybe I should have told her. And he just kind of has a fit and it's everyone's going to blame me. And then he goes and cries about it. And he needs to check himself. I feel like Danielle, yeah, she's flawed, but aren't we all? But if you ride hard for your friends, you expect them to ride hard for you. I mean, that's just a given. So, like always, I want to know what you all think of this situation. Do you guys feel the same as I do about all this stuff? Do you think that Danielle and Lindsay will repair this friendship, or do you think that she won't be invited to Carl and Lindsay's wedding? Also, do you feel as though she is a good friend to Lindsay, or do you feel like she was a terrible friend? And do you feel like Lindsay is a terrible friend? And what do you guys think of the relationship, the kind of fallout from Paige and Lindsay fighting? Are you team Lindsay or are you team Paige? And do you think that Ciara, Paige, and Amanda's friendship is real or fake. I want to know what you guys also think of the new guys too, the new people. So let me know in the comments below. Also, I just want to remind you guys that everything that I've said and heard in this video is alleged, and these are all my own opinions and thoughts on this situation and on all my other episodes too. So also, if you have any tea that you'd like me to spill, please leave a comment below and I'd be happy to spill that tea for you guys. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Thea'sLifey. And I will, if you want to let me know the tea there, I will spill that tea for you there or here or wherever, whatever platform you want me to. Also, I just want to remind you guys to subscribe. And if you subscribe, you will not be disappointed because I post content every single day on YouTube and on my other platforms too. So I post a bunch of shorts and a bunch of long form content too every day. So like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I will be back with more tomorrow.